welcome to our latest offering for you on this episode, and it takes us to the Potteries in the Midlands to face Mark Hughes' Stoke City. Now Stoke go into this game, this is the league table as things stand. Burnley are top, as you know, by 12 points. Stoke City are 9 points above the relegation zone, and you think they should have enough about them to stay in the division. And things are starting to tighten up quite significantly at the bottom now, with Derby County downwards, and what Derby County downwards, any 2 from 4 could go. I think Sunderland, we can safely say, unless they put a magnificent run together, I think they're more or less gone. They can still get out of it, but it would need a good run of results and for the teams above to slip up so badly that they could get out. But I think Stoke will be safe. They need 1 point to reach 40. They place a Claret side who are doing well at home, but have lost significantly, have lost 2 of their last 3 games. So it's not beyond the rounds of possibility. The last 3 games has read a 4-3 defeat at home to Crystal Palace, a 4-0 demolition job at Arsenal at the Emirates, and then a 2-0 defeat at home to Tottenham. So Stoke could be given for being encouraged by this, but Burnley are the masters away from home. Could they put up another masterful away display against Stoke, or will Stoke shock the odds and keep the title race going for at least another week or so? Let's get over to the Brittania and find out what happens, and you'll see every kick you'll see every single kick of this match. Enjoy. Good afternoon and welcome to the Brittania, where first place 14th being the home side. Stoke only need 1 point to ensure they get to 40 points and keep in the Premier League for another season. Burnley could do with 3 points to keep their defence, to keep Chelsea, their nearest rivals, at arm's length. They're still the meanest defence in the division. Arsenal conceded 4 to Burnley last time out, away on their troubles, and now Burnley reconvene as the meanest defence. As we look at Stoke City, Butland in goal, Wilson and Dan are the 2 centre backs, Cameron and Adam, Shaqiri and Artovich, Ireland and Juve. That's a very good front line. And also allied to that, Afellay and Alex Pato, the former Milan player, are amongst the substitutes. As for Burnley, they named the same, more or less the same 11, apart from one change. Ruben Loftus-Cheek comes in for Will Hughes. Loftus-Cheek, who picked up that red card, of course, in Barcelona, which I thought was rather unfair. Now Ryan Shawcross comes back into the side, or comes back to Stoke City, where he served the club with great distinction for many years as captain. The referee hasn't had to come too far up the M6. That's Andre Mariner of Birmingham, and Stoke in the stripes to get this game underway. Not rainy, not sunny. Overhead conditions for this game, as we're now going to the final couple of months of the season. An early 3 kick here for Stoke, and a yellow card for the former player Shawcross. Burnley not happy that the referee may have slightly overreacted. Let's have a look at it again. I think he was playing for that, the Stoke player, I have to say. I think Shawcross is quite unlucky. There's a 3 kick to Stoke. Shaqiri is behind this one. Certainly Burnley feared Messi during the week, and Tom Heaton pulled off a smart save. Will it be Shaqiri? Yes, it will. And Heaton a lot more comfortable than the save he pulled off against Messi during the week. Burnley course 2-1 up from the first leg there, and without Will Hughes now for the rest of the season with that broken leg he sustained at the new camp. Loftus-Cheek, that's a nice ball. Now the first time cross from Redmond. Balotelli trying his customary volley on the left foot this time. Didn't make a significant connection that time. Had a tremendous season here at Burnley, Mario Balotelli. He really has. He's played magnificently and you can't ask for more than that, really. Ruben Loftus-Cheek trying to Balotelli, but didn't have the same conviction as the Maverick Italian. Stoke's next match is a tough one away at the Etihad. And I have got two tough fixtures. This one today against the Clarets, and of course Manchester City at the Etihad, but City are beatable. No two ways about that. Oh, given away to Ireland. Stones recovered. A bit careless from Burnley, but John Stones was alert and on the ball there. Wilson for Stoke. Now Jeff Cameron. Finding out towards Shaqiri. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0 is a latest score there. Daniel Sturridge has put Liverpool in the lead as Stoke go in search of the opening goal. First time cross. Galloway gets it away. Up towards Balotelli. Rodriguez. Also Bojan is up against his former side as well today. Another little subplot to this fixture. As Loftus-Cheek shoots wide. Wilson. Dan, former Burnley player of course, Scott Dan, who was the make weight in the Shawcross deal. Bojan with a shot. Well saved by Butland. In the England side now. He's one of the best young goalkeepers out there right now. Chelsea have equalised at Anfield. Cesc Fabregas with the equaliser. Meanwhile, Stoke go forward, but the header back is to Tom Heaton. And now, what's the referee giving here? Well, if he's given offside, then fair enough, but let the game flow. Heaton had possession. That, to me, has stopped Burnley from having a chance to break out how they would have liked to have done. I wish referees wouldn't do that. Arsenal 1, Derby 0. Bojan with the shot. His shot was a good idea, but just lacked the conviction. I think a lot of Burnley players are quite tired from their heroics in Barcelona, and of course they had to work doubly hard with 10 men after Ruben Loftus-Cheek's unfair sending off. Balotelli, who in my opinion has probably scored Burnley's best ever goal, that terrific winning 40-yard chip over the goalkeeper the other night. Here's a chance though here for Ireland. Good save I think by Heaton. I don't know if he got anything on it, but Ireland was through there and Stoke were almost in there for the first one. In fact, he's blazed it well over the bar. Stoke should be one up. Now John Stones. 4 other minutes at the end of what's been a free-flowing first half. I don't understand why we've had so much injury time. As Balotelli takes it up, and a good save again by Jack Butland. Well, Balotelli has had a quiet first half by his own standards. He certainly had a quiet game in Barcelona until the last 10 minutes, and he came up with those 2 goals he got as the header comes in from his corner by Dwight Gale, the smallest man on the field. Well, it might end goalless, indeed it was, and let's hope the second half will see some goals, because we've seen some goal mouth action, but chances wasted by Bojan. Ireland for Stoke. Balotelli as well, forced to save out of Butland. But at half time at the Brittania, It's Stoke 0, Burnley 0. Welcome back to the start of the second half, and Joey Barton's going to get a run out for Burnley, as well as Ali Alovic and Yannick Bolasie. Bojan and Loftus-Cheek and one or two others have been rested. Well, Loftus-Cheek will be rested for the Barcelona game anyway. He's actually suspended, but certainly the midfielders have been rather fatigued, and a bit of fresh legs might just do the trick here for Burnley. Is Bolasie, who's playing out on the right here, and Butland got a flick on it, and Balotelli shoots back in. Gale goes down and then trips up a Stoke player. It was just something and nothing really. There was nothing untoward, it was just innocuous really, but was mistaken at Butland as man, and it came from a Yannick Bolasie cross from the right hand side, and Balotelli couldn't beat him. And suddenly we've got Charlie Adam at the other end here for Stoke. The cross in there, Heaton getting a fist on it, Cameron trying to get in there, Balotelli up towards Dwight Gale, lacking in the way of support. Now he's got some in Bolasie, now Ali Alovic. Little flick out to Barton. Barton with the shot. And of course, need I remind you that you'll be able to see in the next episode full coverage of the Barcelona second leg. And if it's anything like what we saw at the Nou Camp on in midweek, we're in for one heck of a treat. Still lacking a goal or two here as Butland fists that one away. Here's Gale. Again, easy for the goalkeeper. Ireland. But 0-0 has actually been quite a good fare. Cameron. Almost an hour gone, and here is Juve. And Juve gets to the byline. Well, he'll get to the byline anyway. Needs support. He's got it there on the near side with Johnson. Back to Juve once again. Cameron. Ireland. Stephen Ireland for Stoke. It's not a good ball, and John Stones can get it away. Now Shawcross. A free kick, I think, to Burnley. Substitution being made. Gylfi Sigurdsson, the former Swansea and Tottenham man, replacing Stephen Ireland, who missed a glaring chance at the end of the first half, you may recall. Gylfi Sigurdsson has a history of scoring against Burnley before in his Reading days. He knocked them out of the FA Cup in 2010. What a late goal there. Here's Bolasie. Gale's got Balotelli in the middle. That's towards Balotelli, and there is the first goal. And it's Mario Balotelli. And that could be the most crucial goal in the championship race. 3 goals in the week for Mario. The man is just seriously hot property at the moment. Oh, what a volley. And it's one of the controlledest volleys I've seen so far this season. That could be the goal that more or less seals the deal for Burnley as far as the championship's concerned. Goal number 26 in the Premier League this season. And that might be the one. It's come after 71 minutes of what has been a riveting contest here between two of the old names of English football. And here comes Stoke, but Ali Alovic takes the ball again. Now Yannick Bolasie. Quarter of an hour left to play. Gale behind Balotelli, but it will reach Rodriguez. Barton beaten to the punch there by Shaqiri. Juve's first touch was quite heavy, and it allowed Trippier to get back, but Juve has lost it. That was dawdling of the highest scale there from Trippier. And referee playing on. Good advantage playing, and it might work to Burnley's advantage. Balotelli. Well, that's a very, very good piece of goalkeeping. So Pato coming on to replace Juve, who's been rather ineffective as far as I can make out. Here comes the corner. Tucked away once again. Now Sigurdsson. That's looking for Alex Pato, former Milan player, of course. Aliovic. Here's Gale. Three weighted in yellow. One of them's Balotelli, who scores. That settles it. 2-0. And what a super move. And that has been the difference to finishing today. Stoke have given as good as they've got. But that has been the difference. Deadly finishing from Balotelli. We said he was quiet in the first half. Well, he's come alive in the second half, all right. And that has sealed the points and possibly the title now for the Clarets. 2-0. Goal number 27 of the season. And maybe now Stoke might have to go and search and get that 40th point away at the Etihad now. 71 and 88 minutes, Balotelli's goals were timed at. And surely now, barring a miracle drop in form, Burnley are now nailed on for champions. Good save though from Pato, and the ball comes back to Heaton. And that might just... it will almost feel like a third goal, that save, really. It's right, Gale going for the ambitious chip. But into the crowd it goes as the whistle goes to the end of the game. And what a remarkable game it was. It was deadlocked up until the 70th minute. Balotelli volleyed in the first goal. And then nodded in a powerful second goal 2 minutes from the end. Burnley are romping towards the title. And it's all down to this fella here today. Mario Balotelli, the man who's in red hot form. 4 goals in the week, and have all been fantastically taken goals. Final score then at the Brittania. Burnley have pulled it off. They've beaten Stoke by 2-0. So that brilliant away performance against Stoke, where we scored 2 late goals. Mario Balotelli proving his worth as the top goal scorer in the division. And we now go a massive 14 points away from Chelsea in second place. They're locked together with Arsenal on 59 points, although Chelsea have the better goal difference, plus 21 to Arsenal's plus 18. Spurs complete the top 4. Stoke drop a place to 15, but I still think they will do enough to stay in the division. I think they've got enough points, surely, to stay in the Premier League for next season. I'll be very surprised if they do drop into the relegation zone. Watford and Derby 2 points above Leicester, West Ham and Sunderland. I think Leicester could be the ones that could do an escape. We'll see. But one thing's for certain, it's going to be a tight run for the relegation, but it's also going to be a dramatic night on Tuesday night when we play Barcelona in the next episode. Be sure to join us for this one, because I'm telling you now, you will not want to miss this game. If the first leg at the Nou Camp had plenty of fireworks in it, in terms of controversy, some great goals. Certainly Ozil's goal was a terrific finish in its own right, and then the Balotelli winner at the end to make it 2-1 after the first leg was one of the best goals I've ever been scored in this Burnley career mode. It was just absolutely amazing. So let's leave you with. So that's it from this edition of the career mode. Until the Barcelona match, keep subscribing, keep telling your friends, keep liking the videos, because I'm telling you now, this season is the end of this season is gonna be dramatic in terms of the Champions League. Anyway, the league title looks an open and shut case. There's still the FA Cup semi-finals to come, but who knows now what this season. Can we do the quadruple? Let's see. But let's finish with a fantastic piece of Balotelli genius that decided this very tight match against Stoke City, who don't give easy games to people, and they certainly lived up to that tag, but Balotelli came up the bench to score 4 goals this week alone. Now he goes into the Barcelona game, gunning to send Messi and co. gunning out of the Champions League. Till then, take care. Bye.